ESG strategies enable businesses to navigate the shifting tides of sustainability. By integrating environmental considerations into their operations, companies can reduce their carbon footprint, conserve resources, and contribute to protecting the planet. We rounded up the top 10 ESG strategies from some of the world's largest companies who are leading the way to positive climate action. Before we begin, do make sure you subscribe and hit that bell button to keep up to date with the latest in sustainability news. Starting off our list at number 10 is Cisco Systems Incorporated. Cisco has pledged its intentions to achieve net zero emissions across all categories by 2040. Additionally, the tech giant established an interim objective to attain net zero emissions for global Scope 1 and Scope 2 emissions by 2025. In its purpose report, Cisco emphasised several accomplishments related to ESG initiatives. Most notably, the company's made substantial contributions amounting to $477 million for community programs. In at number 9, we have Verizon. Verizon's emerged as a leading company at the forefront of ESG initiatives. The company's announced its commitment to generating renewable energy equivalent to 50% of its annual electricity consumption by 2025, whilst taking significant steps to address e-waste. Coming in at number 8 is American multinational technology company Nvidia. Nvidia is committed to acquiring or producing sufficient renewable energy to offset 100% of its worldwide electricity consumption. The company's H100 GPUs, built on the cutting-edge Hopper architecture, boast an impressive 26 times energy efficiency advantages of CPUs based on inferencing benchmarks. At number 7, we have Apple. Apple's latest ESG report, the company successfully avoided 23 million metric tons of emissions across all scopes. In its efforts to further reduce those carbon emissions, Apple's actively pursuing environmentally friendly designs. For instance, the transition of the Apple M1 chip in the 13-inch MacBook Pro has resulted in an 8% reduction in the company's carbon footprint. Approximately 20% of the materials used in Apple's products are made from recycled content, and by 2030, the company aims to be carbon neutral. In at 6, we have PayPal. PayPal set a target to achieve net zero emissions by 2040. The business also recognises that effective management of ESG risks and opportunities is integral to advancing its strategy and generating value for its stakeholders. The company's ESG strategy reflects its comprehensive approach to these issues across the whole organisation. Coming to the halfway spot in our list is Bank of America. They've set a goal to achieve net zero greenhouse gas emissions through its financing activities, operations and supply chain prior to 2050. Through its environmental business initiative, the bank aims to mobilise and deploy $1 trillion by 2030 to expedite the transition towards a sustainable, low-carbon economy. At number 4, we have Salesforce. Their ESG initiatives revolve around creating a sustainable, low-carbon future with a carbon-neutral cloud, whilst striving to be a net-zero greenhouse gas emissions company and working towards achieving 100% renewable energy for global operations. Salesforce also champion equality through initiatives focused on equal rights, pay, education, and opportunity. Moving into our final 3 entries now, and in at number 3 is Microsoft. They've unveiled their sustainability commitments, outlining plans for fostering a more sustainable future. By 2030, Microsoft aims to achieve carbon negativity, removing more historical emissions than it's generated since its establishment in 1975. Additionally, Microsoft also aims to achieve zero waste across their direct waste footprint by 2030 and is actively working to protect and preserve ecosystems. In at number 2 is Intel. They've committed to achieve net zero GHG across its global operations by 2040, a remarkable feat in an industry known for its emissions. The manufacturing sector in the US alone contributes to approximately 23% of direct carbon emissions, making Intel's dedication to ESG goals even more noteworthy. In 2021, Intel demonstrated its progress in energy conservation, saving around 486 million kilowatt hours of electricity compared to the baseline date. And finally, coming in at number 1, we have Google's parent company, Alphabet. Alphabet's dedicated the entire net proceeds of its $5.75 billion US sustainability bond to support environmentally and socially responsible projects. In August 2020, Alphabet successfully issued its largest sustainability bond in history. The funds generated from this issuance have been used to finance both new and ongoing initiatives that address critical issues and align with the company's mission and long-term value creation goals. And with that, we've come to the end of our list. I hope you've enjoyed this top 10 video. If you did, make sure you like and hit the subscribe button. And why not check out some of our other videos whilst you're there. We'll see you next time.